Welcome to IDL 7140 Week 2 LMS evaluation. This is the instructions for the Civitas LMS. This week we set up the course, customized the banner, customized the profile, and added a demo students to the course. We also uploaded files to create content such as PDFs, docs, and PowerPoints. In addition, we had adding the attendance tool to the course, along with creating modules with content that had images and linked files. And then we also used the HTML editors. To start working with Civitas, you need to first create a free account. In the global navigation menu, once you create your account, you will find the dashboard link, which is number 1. On the right side of the screen at the top, you would click on Start New Course, which is number 2. And in the course name, which is field number 3, you would enter in the name of the course that you want it to be in. And then to create the course, click on the Create button, which is number 4. And to cancel, if you made a mistake, then you just cancel it by selecting the number 5. In the next section, you want to click on number 6, which would be to add an image for your course. And then once you click on Choose Your Image, you're going to get a Upload Image icon, so where you can either scroll through the images that are available to you that came with the software, or you can actually upload your own images. After you've selected your image you want to go ahead and continue to set up your course. You're going to choose the time frame. You're going to choose the time and the time zone, the start date, the end date, so that is 7, 8, and 9. And then once you're finished, you're going to click on Update the Course Details. Now in the course setup section, we're going to be adding students or people to your course. In the course navigation, click on the people, which is number 1. And then you're going to click on the plus sign, which is step number 2, where it has the people button on it. To add a user, you're going to search for the user, either using 3 different options. You can use email, login ID, or an SSID. You would select each option, whichever option you'd want, by clicking on the radio button. And then by default, the search field is set to email address, so that's number 3. In number 4, you can copy and paste multiple users in each time, or one at a time. If you do multiple people, make sure that you put commas in between each one of the users. And then you need to select the role of the people that you're entering into the system. So in this particular case, we're selecting them as students. And then section number 5 drop down is where you're going to select which course you want to add them. So you do not have to be, you can add them to pretty much any course that you want, as long as it's available to you. And then if you want to limit the users to only interact with those inside of the course, then you would select the checkbox on number 6. And then of course you would click the next button. Once you've done your search for the students that you want to add, there's going to be a screen that pops up that brings back the results of the students. So if Civitas finds an existing user, you can confirm before adding the user to the course. So you would actually just put a check mark in step number 8. The user's name will be displayed in the page along with the user's information you used in the user search. And then when you're ready to add them, then you click Add User, which is step number 9. When creating a page, you want to add hyperlinks to link to various documents or to other locations. When you are editing the page, you will have a menu bar, and you can either click on the link icon, which is stated in step number 1, or you can use the menu and you can do insert link and then choose whether you want external or course link. And you can link to individual files or go externally. You can also add content to your pages by linking to additional files that you've uploaded. So if you can either do it with the menu bar or that's inside of the page content section, or you can add it on the nav bar, which is underneath the insert. That is number 2 on this particular slide. And if you click on the icon for uploading documents and then you choose your documents, then you can choose the location that you want to save those documents. When adding the attendance tool to your course, you would want to go to the course navigation, click on the attendance link, which in this case is displayed by bullet number 1, and then you will get a new screen that shows up. And to edit the roll call settings, click on the settings icon, which is item number 2, and then you want to click on the roll call settings button, and then that will open up a new window to change those settings. As you are continuing to edit the roll call or attendance screen, you can exclude the roll call assignment from the external grade and adjust the lateness values of the grading tool. If you do not want the roll call attendance assignment to count towards the final grade, select the do not attend towards the final grade checkbox. And that's there on the number 4 section. Note that excluding the assignment from the final grade can also be managed from the assignment settings. However, it is recommended that you manage the settings in roll call settings. The next screen is managing your badges. When your course is published and students have accepted course invitations, you can use the students to manage the badges of any course. And any badges added to the account level will automatically be displayed in the badge course. You can add additional badges to your courses before you begin taking roll call, clicking on the More button, which is number 5, and then you click on Add Badge, which is number 6. In this section, we're going to talk about adding content modules and content to your courses, and then you can also add the images and linked files. What you're going to do is you're going to, in the course navigation, you are going to click on the modules link, which is number 1, and then you're going to click on Add a Module button or the Create New Module, which is either steps in step 2 or next step is to type in the name of the module name, which is number 3. And then if you want to restrict the module unit to a specific date, you can lock the module, which is number 4 option, and then you would just choose the date that you want to lock it to. And then you're going to click on Add Module, which is number 5. To add items to your module, you're going to click on the Add icon, which is the plus sign, which is number 6. And you're going to drag and drop and add files to the empty module, which is number 7. Next, to embed images inside of that module that you created, you're going to either click on the image icon or you can use the menu, which is the Insert Image, and then you can actually go to either upload your image, course images, or user images, which is number 8. And then after you've got your images in there and you've moved it around in the right location, then you would hit Save, which is number 9. You can also upload files and link files to the content. What you would want to do is you can use the link icon, and you can either do external links or the course links, which is step number 10, or you can use the menu bar and select a link, and then you have the same options as far as the external link or the course link. Then again, adding documents to your content, your module area, you can either use the document icon and upload those documents, or you can use the toolbar, which would be using the insert and then the documents and then upload, which is number 11. To use the HTML editor, you can do this by adding a new module, which is step number 1. You can click on the plus sign, and then you want to choose the type of module you want to create. So in this case, we're choosing page, so that's step number 2. And then you're going to put in the title, which is step number 3, and then you're going to click on add item, which is step number 4. When the page comes up, you will need to click on edit, on the edit button, and add the content to the page, which is number 5. And then of course the page, if the page is, when the page is ready, you can click on the publish button once you've finished adding the content. When you're editing the page, you can go into the body section, which is the step number 7, and then you can either copy and paste the content into the text box area. You can do this from Word, or you can do it from Notepad. You can also create hyperlinks. You can upload files. You can upload images. And then if you want to type in HTML language, you would click on the source button or the HTML editor button, which is step number 8. Once the HTML editor opens up, then you could actually paste your code in, or you can start coding or typing in your code, which is step number 9. And then if you want to see it in WYSIWYG view, then what you would do is you would click on the HTML editor button again, or the source button, and then if you're satisfied, you would click on the save button, which is step number 10.